The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What is going on, everybody? Good morning. It is coffee and gaming time, and I'm excited to be here. I'm your host, the Appalachian American. Joining me, as always, is my left-hand man, the author himself, David Applegate.
I was off playing hooky and missed the war room, but I'm sure it was a blast. You can catch me up on it as you feel like it.
Yeah.
But greetings, friends, fans, air conditioners, and other cool units. Welcome to Coffee and Gaming, Uncharted, Drake's Fortune.
Yeehaw.
Should be his favorite game after Red Dead.
Oh, man. I forgot to fire the PlayStation.
Bang, bang.
Do what?
He likes games where guns go bang, bang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minigun go burn. China
Yeah.
leg, red fish,
China leg,
salsa,
yeah.
chunky salsa. Anyway,
Which is why I keep saying you gotta check out Doom because there's a thing called Chunky
should.
Doom.
Let's see. We have oh yeah, we still saved it right where I was. Okay, cool. Last night we talked, this morning for you, we talked about transitioning Trump over into the role of president since the last time we talked.
Transition we approve of.
Yes. We discussed Pete Hegseth being confirmed.
Almost not, thanks to Mitch the Bitch.
Yeah, for real. He's got to go, man. I cannot stand him.
Everybody is so, yeah, what's wrong with you, Kentucky?
Yeah, dude, for real. He's so annoying. We talked about JFK files being unsealed or declassified. We also talked about a little bit of RFK Jr. talking about healthy stuff. Dabbled in MLK Jr. Hopefully that
that declass really pissed off their family. But hey, we knew this was going to happen. Okay?
Why?
A lot of people knew the truth about MLK, but the mainstream never talked about the fact that everything you know about MLK is a lie.
Oh, really?
He was a communist agent.
Really?
Yes. The whole Reverend MLK was a communist act. He was an actor playing the role of he was a trained Marxist playing the role of provocateur to raise up black awareness and become a black communist movement. But to do that, he had to play the fool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He played the system. The FBI knew he was a communist. They couldn't act against him. And I think that is why frustrated agents had him killed and framed the KKK. Kill two birds with one stone.
Right.
because the FBI, don't forget, the Northern Democrats were basically Republicans, okay, who failed as Republicans.
Yeah.
This is where the Uni Party was born, folks, the 1960s, where Republicans in the North who couldn't get elected went to the South and became Democrats. That's where Bush, the Cheneys, and all those came from. A mix of Southern Democrats and failed Republicans. You know, people who couldn't get elected or failed to get through the primaries. MLK was a agitator working to raise what they called the black consciousness to become a political movement. He was a political Marxist, not a revolutionary Marxist. That's why he was pro-gun but not pro-war.
Yeah.
He organized a lot of anti-Vietnam protests. That's why they were out to get him. And Earl was set up. This has been proven, by the way, that Earl was set up. But he can't get a release because he's also convicted KKK. You know what I mean? Like, anybody releasing him is political suicide. He is. You know, he's a convicted member of a white supremacist group. Even if he is not guilty of one thing, they consider him guilty of another. You know what I mean? That's the soft bigotry of hatred. You know, where you hate the hate group, so you're allowed to basically jail them at almost your leisure.
You won't be so lucky this time.
Okay.
Look, I firmly believe Dr. King's daughter is a true believer. You know what I mean? She believes the fairy tale because she never grew up in it. You know what I mean? She never grew up with the man who wasn't the man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, with communist agents, when they're deep cover, they don't even tell their family. They all act well behind the scenes as agitators. Because when it's public, can you imagine what it was like for communists in the 60s? Police beatings, false arrests. Yes, communists may have deserved it in the eyes of the public, but those are not tactics that are considered civilized. No, I think Dr. King's family suspected there was something wrong. That's why they wanted to see the FBI files before they're released. No, I don't know exactly what's in the FBI files. And for all we know, that's only a suspicion. We don't have the files yet. When do they get published? People are suspecting that if the FBI knew he was a communist agent, and that's why they wouldn't release the files. But since I cannot confirm that he was a communist agent, only that is what the speculation is. But I know from people that I know that there were many rumors about Dr. King being a communist agent in the 60s. And I forget who. Yeah. Dr. King was often soft publicly on communism, calling it the most important issue of the day.
Dang it.
Okay.
I lost connection.
What do you mean?
I somehow came back.
Come on.
Yeah, Dr. King.
Dang it.
Dr. King preached that communism and Christianity were fundamentally incompatible, but some of his speeches and I think it was about considering communism was the only serious rival to Christianity, but the FBI investigated him. According to the FBI committee, they found no evidence, but there were wiretaps and everything else that were never revealed to the public.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's those wiretaps of King, whether or not in his own words, he was talking about a type of reformed communism or Christian communism, or black leadership. We don't know. These are only speculations, but the FBI has said that the King family were not particularly proud or happy of what was in the files.
I wonder why they would be not happy.
Well, we'll find out in a couple of days when the files are published, won't we?
Yeah.
Maybe, for all we know, they're not happy because it doesn't name the real killer.
Which would be what? The government?
I think it was a rogue agent, yes. And I think that rogue agent was set onto MLK by but we know for a fact that there is an organization within the FBI that don't answer to anybody but themselves. Conspirators call them the Night Watch after the group that Washington had put together during the revolution to basically weed out British sympathizers.
Yeah.
Basically, they wore a black mask and went around at night murdering anybody who was a British sympathizer within the revolutionary areas. Not exactly how to kick off a democracy, is it? But them's the breaks. You don't choose your past, do you? And as much as people want to point out America's sins, I can tell you now that they pale in comparison to the sins of many empires, particularly the Ottoman and the current communist empire of China.
Yeah.
Now, it's weird and true that 10 years prior to the revolution, had King George accepted Washington's proposals and you had parliamentary elections in America, yes, America would have eventually taken over England, which was why they denied it. But ultimately, the empire would have stayed together, would have become the American empire. But if they allowed parliamentary elections in America, they would have had to do it in India, and eventually you would have the empire fighting over. Like they didn't want the British Empire to end up like the Roman Empire, where you have factions from many nations fighting over control of the empire, which eventually tore it apart. But Washington didn't see that way because he thought democracy would resolve the situation each and every time.
What's so important about that tower?
It was Jefferson who convinced Washington to become a republic so that nobody would have power, absolutely, and that no one faction would have enough power to take over. Or so they thought. They never considered the Uni Party, did they?
I've got to.
You got to admit, the founders had one glaring hole. They never considered the Uni Party or the deep state.
Yeah.
Those two, they never considered that. They never considered that it's possible that a conspiracy within political organizations to hold on to a duopoly of power would ever arise, or that a large enough bureaucratic group would control power through financial and economic ties with businesses. Because the founders were against any business becoming large enough to be more powerful than a city. You know what I mean? We have organizations that are more powerful than countries right now, which was against the founders' principles. But the founders never encouraged their principles to be put into the Constitution because they didn't want constitutional factions to arise. But unfortunately, that's what we have now. We have constitutional factions where people want the founders' intentions to actually become part of the Constitution and basically constitutionalize Christianity as the founders envisage it, not as the Roman Catholic Church or the Protestant Church or any other church that currently exists, except maybe the immense, I can't pronounce it, Pinnacle. But hey, Episcopalians, but as, what's his name? Tucker Carlson said, it's not the church that it used to be. It's not the church that the founders knew. The church today isn't what the founders knew. You couldn't put it in the Constitution because it's not the church that the founders knew.
Dang it, Bobby.
Because the founders believed that reading the Bible would win people over. Unfortunately, they never considered contrarianism either, which is weird because they knew what it was back then. You know about the concept of contrarianism, don't you?
I'm not sure. Enlighten me.
It's where a person's personality is ingrained to always go against the authority of the day.
Gotcha.
In the 60s, they became communists. In the 70s, they became radicals. In the 80s, they became anti-capitalists. In the 90s and the aughts, they sort of dissipated into various subcultures. But as in communist countries, of course, contrarians are capitalists. You know, it's their nature. It's almost like they are hard-coded to always go against the grain. In today's era, you'll call them flat earthers. You know, they're just so diverse now. Contrarians.
Yeah.
Some are anti-religion, others are anti-Catholic. You know, they just basically go against who's ever got power because they despise the basically concept of having power, which sort of is where the founders come from. If you look at how they devised the original Constitution to make sure nobody had power, no individual. The president was a manager. You know what I mean? Congress were managers for a day or judges for a week. You know what I mean? But they weren't strictly contrarians, where a contrarian is a personality disorder, I would think, where you just basically go against the grain. I think we see contrarianism today in various movements. Calvinism started as a contrarian movement against the authority of the Roman Church.
What's this?
We see it in feminism. You know, ardent, strict feminism is may have started as a equal rights group, but it's now become a fight the patriarchy. You know,
Yeah.
it's a contrarian movement, but not in the strictest term of that everybody is a strict contrarianist, but it is a contrarian movement. So It does have. It's like all personalities. Personalities have degrees of from mild to obnoxious. But I don't think obnoxious is the correct term. But I would think it'd apply better than, say, extremist. Because anybody in any all personalities are extreme because they're immutable, often immutable, and often we don't. Even though we keep saying yes, we'll change, no, we don't. We can change our language, but I doubt most people change their intent. It's like trying to say that, trying to explain the difference between a radical and extremist. I think it's just the level of violence they're willing to go.
I choose violence.
Yes. See, let's take Robert Kennedy Jr. Okay, his views are considered extreme or radical, but he's not an extremist because he's not willing to use violence. He's using political power and has always sought to use power. But power is a form of violence, and that's what makes him an extremist. But his views are only radical because radicalism is merely having views that go against the mainstream narrative, but they're not necessarily contrary to the mainstream narrative. They merely challenge it. Right? He's not strictly anti-science, which is contrarian. He's just against bad science or the mal-application of science, where vaccines are pushed even when they know they may not have a high effective rate, or they may have undesirable side effects which make them worse than the disease they're trying to cure. But because the vast majority of people don't pay attention in school, they never develop a sophisticated enough language. And in college, they may pat themselves on the back and think learning a few fancy words like contrarian makes them instantly a scholar or sophisticated. Unfortunately, most of them identify with linear politics, which makes them a smooth brain. They think they're sophisticated, but they're not. They've just memorized a few fancy words, but they don't actually comprehend the subject matter.
Yeah.
It's like writing a dissertation where you copy Wikipedia and just change the order of the words.
I know people try to do that in school.
It's common. It is actually, they did a recent study and found that the vast majority of people are plagiarists. Plagiarism is very common, unfortunately, in academia. And so many people right now are going, wait, let me look around for my kabuki shocked face mask, you know?
Where the hell is she?
Oh, well, there's a nice assortment of guns.
Which is the usual indicator for up-and-coming violence.
Yeah. Nathan Drake chooses violence.
Because Nathan Drake is a realist.
He's a man. Hey, there's 7 people watching over on X. Why don't you guys comment and say hello? Let's see. Let's post another post before I choose violence. Hashtag live now. Talking about fun stuff. Hashtag trust the science.
Yeah. It's not that Robert doesn't trust the science. He doesn't trust the scientists who are saying, trust me, bro.
What is the RFK files? What is the RFK files?
Okay, when the FBI investigated, they wrote 2 files. The first was all the evidence they gathered, right?
Right.
most of that was redacted, and then they created a second report which basically said the guy they caught pulled the trigger.
Who are we talking about?
The guy who sent for Bobby.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Bobby, the RFK files are about the investigation into Bobby Kennedy's death, in which the FBI did a serious investigation, but then the management redacted that, classified most of it, and only released a small report, which basically said, we got him.
Oh, boy.
And they didn't even publish the report that they waved around. It went to Congress, and I think that's as far as it got. Because Nixon was very disappointed that, they didn't tell Nixon a lot of the things that the CIA was up to. I think a lot of people don't know this, but Carter shut down human intelligence operations that involved assassination, murder, or sabotage of foreign governments. So 50% of the CIA went dark. Now, apparently Nixon, when he was briefed 6 months before the election, was never told about the war in Cambodia. But somebody in the administration, when he came into power, was running the war. And because Nixon basically thought, well, I can't stop it, Congress is pretty much tacitly approving this. So he went along, not realizing that he was being set up as the fall guy. That if anything went wrong, the CIA would just say it was Nixon. But the truth is, and I don't know if this is in the JFK files or the Vietnam files, but the Vietnam files were leaked in which the Hmong people were hired, 100,000 mercenaries were hired by JFK. The money came from selling arms to Israel. So the Contra affair is just a continuation of many, many past sins of the CIA, the US government, that date back to probably Wilson at least, where the US government has secretly sold arms to battle combatants. And that America's Neutrality Act was merely a way of trying to stop Congress from getting involved in wars so that these arms dealers could keep selling arms to both sides. It wasn't about staying out of wars whatsoever. It was also seen as a way of basically resuming a normalization trade after these battles were over, and that they'd use arms sales to make sure that their side won. And that the countries would be so weak, they would need US rebuilding. Basically, since Wilson, the US empire has grown, basically. The idea of a US empire being based on the concept of the trade empire, which is what the British Empire started as. And of course, there were three British empires. There was the trade empire, the military empire, and the economic empire. And they all overlap. But it started as Britain moving into countries and building ports. And if that sounds familiar, that's because exactly that's what China's doing now in Sri Lanka and 12 other countries.
Nice. I just did that one time. That was great. I've never done that on the first time.
The opening of the gate?
Well, no, just like making my way through that room.
Oh, that whole sequence.
I keep getting killed.
Oh, now I get it. Making it a run without a death.
Yeah, I one-timed it. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, now I know what you mean. Because one time in a video game has context. Like that one time I took a boss. Everybody goes, yeah, everybody's got that one time where they got the boss on a perfect run. And then they got old.
How many AK-45 rounds can you take before you drop, dude? Like, seriously, this is
47, yes.
AK-47
Yeah,
should
man.
have laid this dude out like one shot.
Three at the most. You can actually be wounded by an AK. It's not exactly... Sure, if you hit him in the head, you're most likely, right? But there are some strange stories about people surviving multiple bullet wounds, which is where the
Gosh.
whole concept of video game hit points comes from.
Yeah, I just blew this dude down with like a whole mag of 9mm, and it didn't do nothing.
That's what I
Suck
don't
my-
like about video games, right? They
Yeah.
rarely get the whole... When they're realistic, they rarely get the balance right between weapons. Because realistically, it's not getting shot that kills you. It's where you get shot and how much blood you lose.
I can seriously use a 9mm more effectively than any other gun in this game.
Well, that's because you're far better at headshots than you are with the hip shoot of the machine gun. And the spread on some of your guns means that you're not getting 3 bullets on target. You're getting 1 bullet on target most of the time. And again, that's the video game trying to wear down your ammunition to make it so that you have to use the pistol rather than it being, the weakness of the gun.
Thank you all for coming out of every direction that I can shoot you with this wonderful machine gun.
This well-placed machine gun,
Yeah.
which is what the whole purpose of machine guns is to put a pillbox in the path of the enemy without them realizing it.
Yeah.
Now, you remember when Tucker interviewed Putin, and Putin gave a rather historical speech that was half an hour long as a reply?
Mm.
Well, somebody sort of went through that and did a map of Ukraine.
Yeah.
Fletcher.
Okay, Ukraine in 1654 was only 2 states in the center of Ukraine, in the center of what is currently Ukraine.
Wow.
The Kiev
You made it.
states, that is the north of the northern states, except most of the northern states like Sumy, Kiev,
One shot.
up to the along the what's it called again? Belarusia was added between 1654 and 1917. So various wars and annexation. Ukraine basically was a small empire that started absorbing small states around it. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
Ukraine was not a country recognized formally until this point. 1917, a lot of nations were recognized, right? I mean, post World War One, but the League of Nations, before it closed down, recognized a whole bunch of nations and then closed. Okay. In 1922, the area known as the Donbass and the Odessa region were added by the incoming communist regime, right? This was Lenin. Then in 54, in 39 to 45, parts of Poland and Hungary were, not Poland, Hungary, Poland and Romania were added by the Can we say the not nice regime? We all know the one who shall not be named.
Yeah.
Right. Then 45, Stalin ratified it. Okay. So the expansion of Ukraine was ratified by Stalin, by executive order, basically. Then in 1954, I think it was Brezhnev, by executive order, added Crimea. Right. What Putin has basically said is he's undoing the executive orders. Basically, like Trump saying, you know what? That's the Gulf of America. That's not Mexico. That's the southern states of the United States. That's not Canada. That's the northern states. That's not Greenland. That's America land.
America. Blank, yeah.
Yeah.
Coming to save the mother blanking day,
That
yeah.
must be Drake's tower.
Who is shooting at me?
I mean, for all we know, yes,
Dang it, I died.
They go too far and announce a surprise party for Kim Il-jung. The South Koreans would love that, but I think China might be a little miffed. Like, China might be upset if we take Canada, but they'll definitely be pissed if we took North Korea. But you know what Trump could do that would really piss off the Chinese, but it'd piss off the South Koreans more?
What?
Settle the Korean War, have the South recognize the North, and guarantee its sovereignty.
You know, that would be hilarious.
Because then America would be defending North Korea against China. Without ending communism, though, which would piss off a lot of people. But there are enough South Koreans, I think it's like 40%, who are willing to recognize North Korea. Which is why there's been so much political panic in Korea, because the Sunshine Movement, actually, they hate the Sunshine Movement because it would end the Korean War. Recognizing North Korea would end things, would stabilize relations. But there are too many people who profit off the Cold War between the North and the South. But Kim Il-jung is trying to actually rebuild North Korea, which makes him different from his grandfather. And Kim Il-jung is actually open to allowing small business. But first things first, you have to recognize the country. And that's what Koreans just won't do. Even though there's probably enough political will to actually create a stable relationship of some sort. But yeah, because what would eventually happen, though, if it is Chinese occupation. That's what North Korea is fearing, and why they want the Korean War to be over. Because they're fearing another war which will end in Chinese occupation, which is why they signed a deal for sovereignty with Russia, because the US won't guarantee it. But the US I think the US policy is not to guarantee anybody's sovereignty. Just in case we want to annex you.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Canada? Your sovereignty ain't guaranteed, buddy.
Your sovereignty ain't.
This must have been Drake's.
It's on advisement.
Yeah.
TBA.
Looking for him.
I think wouldn't that be funny if that's what Trump said to Trudeau? Actually, we know what he said. He called him governor. Governor of the province of Canada.
Ship's never left. Elena.
There she is. Watch this.
Oh my God.
Dang it.
He missed.
Watch this.
Oh crap.
Oh gosh.
Jonah Lake. I think you got to get the guy with the launcher first.
Well, I did. I mean,
Yeah,
I shot the
scripted.
other guy first, and the other guy had the launcher.
Yeah, it's scripted.
You have to do that.
Yeah.
Get yourself in this mess.
Trying to rescue you, as a matter of fact.
Oh, that's so sweet. Traditional sandstone, brick, and stucco, limestone mortar, huh?
How'd you get to know so much about this?
My show, episode 4, Architects of a New World. Yep. It'll just take a tug to pull these bars out.
What? No, wait, are you sure?
Out of my way, Bulldog! Sebastian, open this goddamn door!
Oh, crap.
Hey, Drake.
Hey.
Fascinating document, huh? Seems like this Sir Francis was in my line of work.
Don't flatter yourself, Eddie.
Always ready to be enemies, eh? Tell you what, lead me to the gold, and I just might let you live.
I just might let you live.
Is that it? Is that my deal? Die now, or help you, and die later. Oh, it's a tough call, but you know what? I'll take die now.
Listen to me, maggot. I was promised treasure on this goddamn rock. And now, my men are dying. They can't even go outside to take a piss without an armed guard. And I have nothing to show for it! I am making you a fair offer. You help me find the treasure. And the last man alive gets the gold. And the girl, of course.
The girl? Oh, Eddie, the girl's long gone. She's probably off the island by now. Going for help.
Daikujin, you were never very good at poker. I will find her. Trust me. How much trouble could one girl be?
That much. That's the answer.
Well, come on.
Grab that.
Hey! Damn it!
Nice work.
Thanks.
Hey! Book up it!
Hang on.
Use the channel. Use the big gun.
Use the 50 cal and cut him in
Use
half.
the big gun. Shoot him.
But you can't. Because
Yeah,
by the
and
time
the
it's
game's
active-
over.
Yeah, that's right. By the time it's active, you got no leverage on the big guy.
I'm dead.
Damn it.
All right, got some bad news for you. Remember how we were talking about before that Trump cut off foreign aid?
Yeah?
It's only 90 days.
Oh.
Bad news, eh? Oh, good news and bad news, you know? At least he's willing to do it, but it's only a leverage ploy for 90 days. But we sort of knew he was doing something because that's what he does. He leverages, right? Shows he's willing to do something, carrot and stick. The next time he'll basically say, look, I cut you off for 90 days. Made you feel like a little weak. But it came back. But if you don't do what I say, it's going to be gone forever. So it's
Freaking
carrot and
shoot.
stick approach. Which has, of course, a lot of people upset because
Oh my
they're
gosh,
claiming
no.
you're politicizing aid. But wait, didn't you politicize aid often throughout history? I got an update on my Kickstarter.
Yeah?
I'm 80% funded. All I need is a few more people to
Dang
sign
it.
up.
Yeah.
I just need a few more kickstarts.
Why can't I like shoot multiple times with this stupid gun?
Because the angle.
Healed, Drake. Like, it takes forever for him to heal. Like, I get 5 shots and nothing.
They're coming in from the side. Shit.
I remember this one time you had a near perfect run until the end, and you went off the cliff because you got so involved in the shooting.
I'm not driving, so...
Not this one, the next one, isn't it? Where you get to the cliff. You took over driving or something.
I don't know, maybe.
I can't remember exactly where it is, but there's a point where you are driving and you get to that cliff part. Gosh. I just remember there are parts of this game that are infuriating because, like, you can be close and they blow up, or you can be, you know, direct hit and they only get a scratch.
Dang it.
One bullet.
Pop. One little bullet.
Like, great, you're supposed to be Superman, not bloody Clark Kent.
How is it that I'm already heart beating?
Because they got automatic weapons from the side. You got more than one target. It's called unfair, which is like a video game is always unfair. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you what's so significant about the Ukraine map and why some cartographer put it together is because it's generally now believed that Putin's going for the 1927 borders of Russia, which includes parts of the Donbass and Crimea. And this is revealed from his speech with Tucker Carlson where he's talking about historic Russia, which may not have included Georgia because Georgians have been not only protesting against Russian interference in Georgia, but they've also been protesting against American interference in Georgia. Country, not the state.
That was just so perfect that it just goes like over.
Yeah. And then it ruins it.
Dang it! Oh my gosh, this drives me nuts.
I see it.
At least the checkpoints are well spaced.
Yeah.
If this was Metal Gear, you'd be way back at the start every time. And it's like,
oh my gosh! Why won't you shoot?
I see it.
That's the cutscene.
What the?
I see it!
Man, this is pissing me off, dude.
Nate?
Step on it! Punch it!
We made it!
I can't believe that worked!
So who was that guy?
Just an old business associate. Oh, look out! Oh, no!
You should have punched it. Might as well.
Okay. Here, grab my hand. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Oh, but you're bleeding.
Yeah, it goes with the territory. Let's get the hell out of here.
Put in four-wheel drive, Nate.
Damn it.
It's a Jeep. It's 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Going somewhere?
Hey, Eddie!
Did you really think you could escape from what?
Oh,
What?
no, just giving the young lady the $10 tour.
Shut it! I bet you're working for them too.
What?
You thought you could set me up and keep everything for yourselves, hmm?
Damn it! This guy's crazy.
Eddie, take it easy, buddy.
Well, you're out of luck now! And out of road. Now, give me that map.
Hold on. All right, you got me, fair and square.
Hey, don't move.
Relax, Eddie. Just getting the map like you asked. I said, hold on.
I am.
Well, hand it over.
Well, now, you told me not to move. Looks like you're gonna have to come get it.
Hey, come on.
Go, go! Oh, for God's sake!
Oh, these guys never quit. Damn.
Where am I getting shot from?
Sniper up.
Here we go.
Okay, somewhere there's a sniper.
Blast him!
Right in the nuts.
Oh, that is gonna hurt you. You'll wish you were never born.
There isn't one left there alive. Ah. You activated these guys. What's your flank? There they come.
Fireball. I
There
see
he
him.
is. Right. So when you withdrew, the guy who was up on the platform jumped down with the rest of them.
Go,
Some-
Nate, go.
Oh, watch out!
I see them.
I see you too.
Crap.
Oh, nice blood splatter. But he should have gone down from that.
Gotcha. Dang it.
That's why he's laughing, because you were
Hey,
graying
Oiler
out.
Greg and Carl, what's up, man?
All right. Don't go too far in, and you won't trigger two groups at the same time.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies, don't go too far. Oh, actually, I'm not sure if she triggers or just you.
Dang it.
Oh, dang it. He was quick. Dang it. You got to take care of these guys again.
Again, gosh. All right.
Go about halfway in. Take cover. Remember, this guy has a friend behind him.
Damn.
All right. Going to the next cover will get the guys on the balcony. I think he'll jump down.
We'll send your people, huh?
Yeah. Here they are. Here they come.
Shotgun guy, he's first.
All right. So they're coming. Got a guy on your right.
You're tossing up.
He's airborne.
Right between.
Ah! All right.
No toy.
I don't know if this is true or not, but apparently a biology teacher said, now I can start teaching the truth.
That's why that guy was so deadly. He had that Smith & Wesson 44.
Oh, man. Yeah.
That's why. That's why he was like 2 shots and a kill, and I was just like done.
Yeah, because it's your one-shot weapon for goons.
Yeah. Time for some
Right,
jet
checkpoint.
skis.
Big mistake.
No kidding. You know, I should have turned before the bridge.
That's very funny.
Oh, come here a minute. I want to show you something.
That thing still works?
Uh-huh. Check this out. Okay, see this building in the harbor? That's where all the boats coming into the colony would have unloaded their cargo. So if the El Dorado treasure came to this island, it would have had to have come through here.
Wait a minute. What was that?
What?
Rewind it.
Yeah?
Wait, stop.
Uh-huh.
Right there. That's our ticket out of here. Come on.
Our ticket out of here? Are you giving up?
Maybe you hadn't noticed, but we're kind of outnumbered.
Yeah.
We're doing fine so far.
Elena, I don't need your bullet-riddled corpse on my conscience. Let's go.
Oh, please. You quit if you want to, but don't use me as an excuse.
Fine. It's me, okay? I am quitting. Are you coming or not?
So that's it. You're just gonna forget about the treasure and forget about Drake?
God damn it, this is not worth dying over.
Okay. Okay. Listen, either way, we have to head back to the harbor. Don't worry about it. We can argue about it later. It'll be great.
Wait. This time, I drive.
Okay.
And then I'll still have to shoot. So yay.
Hit it.
But I get unlimited ammo on the big kablooey.
The fun gun.
No. Looks like we've got company. At the barrel.
Whoops, somebody forgot to put a limiter on the triggers.
What happened to this place?
Whole city's completely flooded.
This happens when the city's too heavy for the ground it's on, which is why some American coastal cities are sinking.
Gonna have to
The oceans aren't rising, cities are sinking. Some are sinking faster than others.
Direct hit.
Whoa.
Oh gosh.
Oh, the corner.
Dang it.
You triggered the next sniper and he shot you.
Oh my gosh. I forgot how annoying this game is.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Suck my.
Suck my thumb.
I just like blowing stuff up. You ain't got nothing. You never had me. You never had
Watch
your
out for
car.
the, but here we go. He's shooting. There he is. I hate how they can see you so clearly and you can't see them in a direct line of sight, which is like, what? A lot of game devs mistake difficulty. I mean, mistake being a dick for difficulty. You know what I mean? But realistically, there'll be somebody in a position where you'll go around the corner and they're there, and you wouldn't know until they shot you when you go around the corner like this. But realistically, you should be able to go up to a corner and look around and see. But this game is just designed to be unfair.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, now we just gotta find a way in.
You know, I read a story once about a cursed Inca treasure. You don't suppose that...
Please don't tell me you believe in that stuff.
I'm just saying.
Hello, she's
something
right.
bad happened here.
Mhm.
The whole colony doesn't just up and vanish.
Yeah.
Why are we going so
Well, how do
slow?
you explain it?
Wham.
No women, so they had no kids.
Yeah.
No, but it's happened. It's happened. There have been colonies where the women just die off and the colony just dies with it because they'd rather stay there than go home. Well, this was a pirate community. The only women would have been, and also with a small population, soon everybody's related to everybody, and
Yeah.
and people go, what about the Polynesian islands? When it came to time to find a spouse, they always went to a different island. And 6 degrees of separation.
All right, let's do
Looks like that cable would get us up there.
Looks like the cable
it
would
out.
get us up
I'll stay
there.
here and
We
keep an eye on
should.
our ride.
You're
See if you can
daggone
figure a
right.
way to get us to that
Keep
tower.
that big gun you got, though, because, you know, that'll make things so much easier for me.
He's over there.
Shut your face. Your face is open. Blammy.
The game giveth and the game taketh. I hate that. You don't give somebody the fun gun and then just go, yeah, we won't give you any ammunition for a long time.
Right in the balls. Right in the ball, Zach.
And you won't give us that Metal Gear Solid moment where the boss is taunting you and you can shoot him. Even though it shouldn't end the game, it should be an option where Eddie gets cut in half.
Eat it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There he is.
There I was.
Yes, I am. Stuff. More stuff. No, he's scripted not to go too far.
Heh, heh, heh. I give you permission to die.
Yes, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die.
Get your head down.
Take it.
Hey, shit.
Take it.
Correct.
All right, where are you, Mr. Shotgun Man? Because you going to get it. You getting it today.
There's one down. There's the other one. And the machine gun guy. Oh, he got you. There he goes.
Bye, Mr. Shotgun Man.
now we
Adios.
That was almost worth it. That little delay, but because it's regenerating health.
Adios. Oh.
Watch it.
Son of a bitch.
His survivability against indirect fire was pretty high. Oh,
Right between the eyes.
Bro, I'm not even.
bro,
You know
I took your
Take
head
that
off.
one. How about that one? Take
Yeah,
them
you're gonna
apples.
survive that? Yeah.
How's that feel? How's it taste, mother trucker?
Like chunky salsa, Magnum.
I like that Magnum, but I don't want it. Because it's like
Just you got
4
too
shots.
few. Yeah, too few ammunition. Then you gotta go back and grab the pistol. Although you do kill 4 people with it if you. But I mean,
Oh yeah, it's insta kill, 1 shot, 1 kill kind of deal. Which
yeah,
I love the gun. It's just not efficient.
enough ammo. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta put it. You gotta go shoot somebody, put it down, and come back. And most of the time, you get to this position where, oh shit, I got the good gun right at the end, and there's nobody to kill. You know what I mean?
Hi, Elena. I see you. There I am. Eat it.
But I love how the fact that everybody in this game just can just like parkour into impossible positions in these crumbling ruins, which shouldn't be able to hold your weight.
Yeah.
I mean, these floorboards. You know what happens to old floorboards? There's no way you're going to be standing on these old floorboards. You go right through them. It'll be paper.
You okay?
Yes.
I am fine.
Take him out later.
I am fine. This is okay.
I'm in the Biden administration now. I'm Mickey Mouse.
What was the dog in the fire? It was like, this is fine.
Yeah. Adventure Time.
Yeah. Ah, missed. Right in
The
the
house is
leg.
on fire. This is fine.
Yeah.
It's when they took those drugs.
This
LSD,
makes
kids.
me happy.
Yeah. Took some happy pills. See, kids, there was once upon a time an organization known as the CIA. They went to Berkeley and says, "Can you make this drug better?" And after a few years of experimenting, they created LSD, and then blamed the commies. They were half right. Commies did make LSD at Berkeley, but they just left out the part where
Don't talk. Shoot.
Yeah.
Like, this
Where
dude
LSD
just like,
was bought and paid for by the CIA.
nice. Eat it.
Do you know morphine was actually once legal and sold it, and so was cocaine?
No.
And the government actually approved them as morphine and cocaine used to be legal. They were created by companies. Cocaine was a painkiller and actually sometimes sold as a cough syrup.
Cocaine.
And cocaine was used by dentists to scrub teeth and numb gums. And Novocaine is a derivative.
There was a movie called Role Models years ago. Did you ever see it with what's his
I think
name?
so. Isn't that when the guy's brushing his teeth with cocaine?
Bro, no, it was Paul Rudd was in it.
Yeah.
And it was Paul Rudd and Sean William Scott, and they had to take these kids to they got in trouble, so they used oh dang it. They get in trouble and they have to do like court ordered like Big Brother.
Oh yeah, Big Brother.
Look, whatever. And so they're like, hey, taking care of these kids, and the lady that's like running it is Jane. Crap, I can't think of her name. She's been in a lot of funny movies.
Right.
And she was like, "Don't mess with me. I used to be really bad, so you can't. You cannot BS a BSer, and I'm a BSer. You can't do that." She's like, "You know what I had for breakfast? Cocaine. You know what I had for lunch? Cocaine. You know what I'm gonna have for dinner?" And he's like, "Probably cocaine." She's like, "Yeah." This is really funny. It's one of the things where you just had to see it.
Yeah, it does give you the, it does somehow turn off the survival instinct and basically make you think you're invincible. And people on cocaine do start off hyper vigilant, hyper aware. I mean, heck, the US. Don't forget the US Army developed meth just so that they could keep pilots awake during World War II, which is actually because it was so addictive. It had pilots signing up for multiple tours, even though, even though the chances of dying were getting higher every day. They didn't care because it was, here, take this pill before you take off. It was basically
where am I getting shot from that I can't
instinct.
shoot this guy at? This is really freaking annoying. Like, I can't see this guy. I can't shoot him, but he can blow me away.
Wait, I didn't even see him. Oh, there he is.
But I got him. I got him. Then there's another guy that I get, and then there's another guy that's behind the column that should not be able to shoot me, but for some reason he does.
Right, I see that one.
All right, where are you?
Right. That clears that. Clear that one. Just go a little bit forward and look to your left and right. There.
I get him.
Yeah, but look left and right again. Look left and right again. Right. Okay. Balcony. No.
Yeah, I see that, dude.
Right.
Right there's one.
I can hear one.
That's
there.
one.
But I can hear another guy sitting there. I'm not sure if it's the guy you killed. Yeah, I heard a shot. There he is. Okay, window above. What? That window up there. Is he up there? Or did you get him?
I think I got him.
Barrel. Yeah. I think you got him. All right. The reason why you didn't see the bullet trace is because he shot you in the back.
Hey, what's up, Ernie? How are you, man? You're at work. That stinks. I'm sorry. I was talking to Zach yesterday. I had to go over. I was a couple streets over on 11th Street yesterday doing a job, and I drove past Foot Levelers to get there. And I told Zach, I was like, "Yo, a slight amount of PTSD driving through there," and then but then again, I miss seeing you guys, so it was kind of like it was weird feelings.
Yeah.
So,
a little bit of PSD and a little bit of nostalgia.
Yeah.
And a lot of missing you.
Nostalgia for missing like good people that I used to work with, because I do miss quite a few people. I haven't seen Wayne Dixon, gosh, since October. I'm gonna have dinner with Brandy Broadwell tonight. Him and his wife want to get together and they want to do dinner. Randy's been on my podcast a couple times, I think, at least once. But him and his wife, we're gonna go to dinner tonight with me and mine, and I think my kids are coming. And should be a good time.
Apologies, Randy. I don't remember you, but if you're on again, I'd probably go, yeah, you sound familiar.
Yeah, he was here in studio with me once. He came maybe twice.
Right.
Yeah, Randy. Yeah, we're gonna have
Been a
dinner.
while.
We're going to Mac and Bob's tonight. So that'll be a good time. I've been dying for a calzone. Oh my Lanta. Oh, one shot, one kill. Daggone it. Put new strings on my guitar for me. Hey, okay.
I see him. There he is.
One shot in the face. Dang it, Bobby.
Finished.
Ooh. Oh, dang it. I'm not good at this right now. What the heck?
Shoot the kill. Look out.
Eat it. Why can't I get this guy with the shotgun?
You're trapped.
I ain't trapped. You trapped. Yeah, eat it, fat boy.
He's coming out.
I ain't coming nowhere.
Listen up, everybody. I am not trapped in here with you.
You're trapped with me.
You're trapped in me.
Yeah.
Cat wash it. Yeah. You're trapped with me.
Oh, I do think I will take that grenade, please, and thank you.
Now, of course, I remember the first time you played this game, I too was wondering, what the F is Eddie going on about?
Yeah.
Also, yeah, we haven't got to that secret yet, folks. So, I won't spoil it.
How did he make it all the way over here with a grenade? Like, I don't understand how in the world they have such, like, they should be playing like NFL.
Yeah. Like I said, they're all parkour champions. They could make a fortune. But the professional mountain, I get it. They're chimera. They were crossbred with mountain goats. Man, I've got some.
Come on. Do it. Yeah, right in the face. In the face. Right in the face.
There he is.
In the face. Eat it. Chew it up.
You're gonna die.
No. Oh. You gonna learn today.
He's over here. There he is. Yeah, hey, look out.
Take it. Oof.
Oops.
Oof. All right, let's get some health.
What happened?
I got.
It glitched again.
Did it?
Yeah. So I heard you say shot in the face and then nothing. And then I heard a wah, and I went, oh, I glitched. Like there was a whole minute of silence. But the sound came back to normal. So I wasn't you who glitched. I think it was me. I think I was out of sync.
Well, I guess I do want some grenades. Thank you. Please, sir. Can I have some more, sir? Just jump over the wall. Gosh. Idiot. Yes. Yes, I do.
Which do you think is superior, the first person or the third person experience?
That's tough. I like a lot about both of them, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't know. I take that back. I like third person.
I think seeing yourself, I think seeing the character is superior as well. I think the first person view is too narrow, very fixed.
Yes.
It's like you don't have any option. It's like first person platforming is just like, whoa.
Oh, you idiot. I don't want to do a hint.
You know what first person feels like? You're the parrot on their shoulder, not the actual, you're not the gun toting, you're the parrot on their shoulder.
Yeah. I agree with that. I just don't like the view. Like, I like to be able to angle my shots, and like, there's just no way.
Around. Yeah, first person doesn't give you enough options, is what I'm saying. I mean, I love it when it's in wide view and you got the big minigun and you open up on a big room, but you could do that in third person as well. You could zoom in on third person, zoom down to the gun level and watch unload on a minigun. But for most shooting, nah. And I know this sounds strange, but there are a lot of I find a lot of side-scrolling combat better than a lot of first-person shooting.
See, I don't really like side-scroller games.
No,
like the old school.
No, I'm not talking old school. I'm talking new school sky scroll. Where
Dang.
you got the flipping, and the it's not a beat 'em up like side scroller. It's actually you got a lot. It's just I know why some people like 2D side scroll actions, and it's a mix, right? But still, I think there's a lot to be said about the challenge of 2D scrolling with the you got to take the left and right, up and down. Yeah.
Whoa.
ISO, you got more options with third person. All I'm saying is even third person 2D can have a lot more options because you got better jumping, better coordinated combat. Because ultimately, yeah. Going to third person, building a world.
Gosh, how did that even hit me? Oh, but
so it's looking like, man, Hollow Knight. You've heard of Hollow Knight, seen it. You go, man, it works as a 2D because it's all about the leaping and the attacks and the multi combos to the attacks. Takes the best of 2D fighting and 2D scrolling.
Oh, Phil, no. Dag blasted.
Yeah.
I gotta go all the way back.
I don't know. There's something about 3D platforming
No, don't fall.
Yeah. Just something about 3D platforming which is like wonky. Don't get me wrong, it can be done right. It's just most of the time it's done wrong. What do you think about regenerating health? You
How
think
did I
that's
get shot?
annoying?
I was in cover. Oh my gosh.
That had to hurt.
That had to hurt.
Hey, here they come. Shoot to kill. Grenade. Wah! Right between the eyes. Ooh.
That's a one shotgun. That guy's got one of that West 44. All right. All right, big boomer coming.
Left arm. Stop.
Do you remember that guy, that funny comedian that we were watching, and he was like, and he was like, no, sir, my hero is Juju. No, there's Juju. And the guy was like, son, did you just call that Juju?
No, I don't remember that.
I do. It was
Okay.
kind of funny.
Did they just say shoot to kill before?
Yeah.
No, bro, it's shoot to tickle. Come on. Shoot to kill.
Come on, Lucy. What are you trying to do? All right.
I guess they couldn't come up with anything better than
Yeah, he
Kenny.
needs the tickles.
There he is. Yeah, get him.
Oh,
there he is.
crud.
And shoot to kill. Yeah,
Take these tickles.
Speaking of crud, did you hear about Captain America falling on his face?
No.
Yeah, apparently Mackie hasn't taken
Go!
the news.
Go!
Yeah, Anthony Mackie has not taken the news
Oh my
well that he was
God.
cut out of the cut out of the posters in China, and the I don't even think it's going to open in China now, but it's bombed.
I didn't even know it was out yet.
I think this was this preview, the preview showing, early preview.
Over there.
People didn't show up. You know it's bad when you invite celebrities to a preview and they don't show up.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you expect, bro? Think the Chinese are going to come and watch your power fantasy? The only time they turn out is when it's a power fantasy for them, not you. They've learned.
Oh my gosh.
Didn't they learn anything from all the pandering to China films of the 70s and 80s?
There he is.
Gosh.
They want hard boiled. They'll accept Street Fighter. They'll barely tolerate the Chinese sidekick movies, but there's no way they'll turn out in droves for Captain America unless it's China kicking his ass. I don't know what Anthony Mackie was expecting. I like the Chinese answer. Life ain't Netflix. That's a fair assumption, isn't it? Life ain't Netflix is a good answer, I think.
I've got you, Bootleg. Right between the eyes, Bootleg.
Finally.
Hey, look out! Hit the dirt!
Yeah, the official release date was May 3rd, but it's moving, of course, because that was May 3rd came and went 2024. February 14th in IMAX. Previously was May, then July.
Oh, great.
It's gonna roll!
There was meant to be a previous showing, some Hollywood event. Yeah, Captain America New World Order was changed to Brave New World.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And apparently they did reshoots changing his costume to take out the red.
Dang it! Oh my gosh, dude, this makes me start all over. Yeah, bro. This is taking me off, bro. Oh my gosh. This makes me mad.
He's over here!
Take that one. What? Ah, crap. Glitch, 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 glitch. Why are you doing this? Don't do
Why are
this
you
to
fighting,
me.
mate?
Butthole. You butthole.
Had you not missed him with the grenade, you would have been fine. But you overshot.
Took my balls. Sorry, that was rude. I shouldn't have said that, but I was quite angry. Shut up. Wow. All right, then.
You're already dead! Over here!
Taking cover, yeah. Isn't there a guy behind the wall, or did you get him?
Oh, shit.
Oh. 3 at once, all with automatics.
For the love of
What's
God.
the best you can hope for us? They kill them. They kill each other.
It's gonna blow! Whoa! Get out! I see him!
Don't you do it. Dude, come get off of cover, dude.
Finish him off!
Thank you. Eat it.
Blast him! Come on! Oh!
Come on.
All right.
Hey! Wah! Wah!
How did you miss that one?
Because this game sometimes mistakes cover A. Like, say you throw the grenade and he's in cover A, but you throw the grenade at cover B. Even though the line of sight is direct, it doesn't always register as direct for some reason. There's those little glitch corners in the algorithm.
He's over here!
Get up. Gosh.
Another one.
Wow, I did that without falling. Pop out. Pop out. Gosh. How did you guys get up here?
Villains are us. They train parkour better than they can parkour better than Nate.
Yeah.
They can double jump. They just don't show off when Nate's around because they feel bad for him.
Multiple guns. They're just laying around. Okay, like that works. Oh, that would help.
Yeah.
Stand back! All right. Let's find a way to the harbor and hope the boat's still there.
Let's find our way to the harbor. Wow.
The old ship manifest.
Oh,
Still seem to be in good shape. Hey, check this out. This looks right. The Esperanza sailed from Cayo, Peru, carrying 800 bars of gold, 1,200 silver, emeralds, golden masks, ornaments.
whoa, reading 16th century Spanish? Not just a grave robber after all, huh?
Right here. Gold statue. Weight, 20 arrobas. That's over 500 pounds. That's gotta be it.
Wow.
There you are.
That thing kind of gives me the creeps.
That thing gives me the creeps.
That's the last entry.
That somebody special?
What? Oh. Yeah. I guess you could say that.
Huh. I had you pegged as more of a woman in every port kind of guy.
Don't I wish? No,
Don't
this
I
was,
wish?
This was Francis Drake's ring. I, inherited it.
Sic Parvis Magna?
Greatness from small beginnings. It was his motto. Check out the date.
January 1596.
One day after he supposedly died.
Wait, what are these numbers right here?
Coordinates. Right off the coast of Panama.
Oh, so that's how you found the coffin.
Yeah, that's right. See, Drake left this as a clue to pinpoint the exact burial site.
For someone clever enough to figure it out.
Yeah, nice try. But we're still going for that boat. Yeah, I'm afraid this is as close as we're getting to El Dorado.
And I think this is as close as we're gonna get to the game for the day, because we're at a good stopping point. So thanks everybody for coming, hanging out with us. Ernie over on X, Euler Greg, and Carl over on YouTube. So thanks guys for hanging out, and we'll be back. Actually, Coffee and Gaming will not happen next week. I forgot, it's Comic-Con. So I'll be at Comic-Con, but we'll still be live on Friday night. So that'll be fun. Just FYI. David has links down below in the description. He's got a couple books out. You guys should go check them out if you like the fantasy. Oh, hey, there's my buddy. What's up, dog? Oh, thank you. And yep, we're having a good morning. So I'm gonna go hang out with this little turd. He's not feeling that great. So we're gonna hang out. You okay?
Yeah.
All right, give me just a minute. I'll be done in just a minute. Anyway, all right. Well, you guys take care. Have a great day. Buy David's book, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good day, sir. Later, dudes.
Good night, Jimbo.
Hell, I got to go.
Peace out.
Burn in hell, New World Order. Fuck you. Fuck you, New World Order. Fuck you, Bill Gates.
I love you. You gotta do better than that. I love you.